Phil, what are some of the things that you find as being key in leading your organization, and in particular leading people who are probably somewhat older than you, or at least people in the community who are older than you? How do you project that Gen X energy and capability in a way that captures, their confidence and support?
Well, I think one of the defining characteristics of our generation, at least what everybody tells us, is that we don't have a tremendous adherence to authority. And I find that that's actually a great characteristic in leadership in local government, because we're not wedded to all the boxes and lines and dots that previous generations have set up, and we can look at things differently and reorganize how things are done in ways that better serve the community. So I've found that people will engage in that, and when you move up through the ranks, you get to have a little bit more of a voice in that and engage people in a new leadership style.
So taking a fresh look at things and figuring out how to bring that fresh perspective to challenges and issues and opportunities has been key for you. Could you give us an example of one of those? Something where you're able to bring that kind of fresh view, and how you worked with people to help make that a difference?
Well, sure. I mean, we've done lots of things in our organization, particularly around the budget challenges that we're all experiencing right now. One of the strategies that we've used in our organization is we're really focused on employee development, which is a key. We're not assuming any longer that people are going to stay with Humboldt County for their entire careers. They might go off and have other experiences, and we need to prepare them for that, but also in a way that benefits them in their current work role. And so as we focus on leadership development through coursework and through just the way we interact, a culture change kind of a thing, we've found that also generates some budget savings. And one particular thing that I'll point to is that we've taken the clerical staff in our offices and put them into a self-directed work team. And so they're actually providing coverage for additional offices with one fewer person, FTE, than they had previously. And so we've done that with that. We've done that with a few other offices as well. We've lost a position in our analytical team, and we've stolen somebody from another office on a part-time basis, and she's been able to manage in her old capacity, but also move into an analyst role in our office, maintain both of those successfully, and we're sharing the cost of that, which generates budget savings both for our office and for the other office that she came out of. Those are the kinds of things that if we were just looking at, oh, you're in this role and you must, have this to be promoted, opportunities we wouldn't have thought of.
So these budget crises are actually creating opportunities not only for the organization but also for the people in it. And it sounds like you're working to try to free them up so they can bubble up through these circumstances and find new opportunities for themselves and new ways that they can work together, rather than having to tell them how to get the job done. You're trying to figure out how to let them figure out how to do the job.
Absolutely. I believe very strongly in a consultative, participatory management style, and that's one of the things that I've tried to instill in the folks that work with me. And in leading, you talked about leading folks who are older than I am, and I dealt with one of the women in our purchasing office who is significantly older than I am, and she kept expecting me to tell her what I wanted her to do. And I said, you're the expert. You have 30, 40 years of purchasing experience. Why would I be in a position to tell you the correct answer in this situation? you need to tell me what you would like to do, and then it's up to me to get you the resources to make that happen. And if there are other constraints, bigger picture constraints that prevent us from achieving your preferred solution, I can bring those to the discussion. But I'm not going to tell you how to run a purchasing office. You're the one who knows that.
And what was her reaction to that?
You know, it was very difficult mindset change for her. It took us a couple of years for her to actually believe that I was serious when I said that, because her experience in the past had been people would, you know, use big words like empowerment and things like that, but they didn't really mean it. And she finally figured out that I actually really did think that she was more capable of running a purchasing office than I was. And she has blossomed. She has developed a new purchasing policy, very gung-ho about our new leadership style, has participated on our party planning team and several of the other self-directed teams that we have in the office now. So it's been great to watch that occur.
Well, that's wonderful. So you walk the talk, and you did it consistently, and she really came to believe it and has made a real difference as a result in being a better employee, a more contributing employee for your organization.
Absolutely.
Well, that's outstanding. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.